You need to go all in when it comes to trading. Trading isn't something that you can be half in and half out in. You need to be fully committed to trading. You need to give trading your all. And you don't have to quit your job. I'm not saying quit your job. Definitely don't quit your job until you are consistently profitable. But you need to go all in. And you need to stop making excuses. Because how many times have you said, the market's out to get me? I know I have. The market's out to get me. You see the memes online that says, oh, he's bought, dump it, and there's the big red candle and it hits the stop loss and all these jokes and stuff like that. But I've 110%, I've blamed my system, I've blamed the market, I've blamed anything I possibly could instead of taking responsibility for my actions as a trader. And when you go all in trading, you take it seriously. You stop blaming the market. You stop blaming all these external factors when in reality, the issues and the reason you're unprofitable is yourself. You might say a strategy doesn't work, but in reality, the strategy works. And every strategy has a series of losses and it has a series of wins. And just because you experience a series of wins doesn't mean the strategy is no good. It means that you're just going through a losing period, which is normal. And when you're going through a winning period, which is also normal. And when you finally go all in trading, you stop doing that stuff. You stick to one system. You stick to following your rules. You stick to being patient and you stick to collecting data, because how many times as well have you said, I'm going to follow my rules this time and I'm going to take this seriously. And then you've blown the account again, blown the funded, blown the evaluation. I know I have. And it's crazy to think, because you set your system yourself. You make up the rules yourself. You set all this stuff for yourself. No one else did it for you. No one else has forced you to trade this way. You've set it up on your own. And then when a trade comes along, you decide, I'm not going to follow any of my rules. I'm just going to break every rule and every system that I've set for myself because I don't have discipline. I'm going to enter this trade, and then when it goes against me, I'm going to blame the market because it's the market's fault. Because the market's out to get me. Why aren't I profitable? Why is everything going against me? And it's because you're not taking trading seriously. Like, how can you honestly expect to be profitable if you're doing this stuff and you're not taking trading seriously and you're not going all in on it and you're making excuses and you're going up against these massive institutions with unlimited resources, unlimited money, and people with some crazy degrees in mathematics and all this and economics and all this stuff, and you can't follow a simple 3-step criteria to enter into a trade, and you expect to make money. And you make excuses. And you do this over and over and over and over again. And then it's been 5 months and now it's 5 years, and you think, why aren't I profitable yet? The market's out to get me. I'm almost there. I'm going to be profitable. And you know what? You probably will be profitable. You can be profitable. There's no reason why you can't be profitable. And the shift you need to make is to stop making excuses and just to go all in. Just give it a red hot go. You can't expect to go to the gym once and expect a complete change because you went once and then you thought about going, but then you never went, and then you think it's going to change. It's not. Trading takes time and it takes dedication, and you need to take it seriously. You need to give it your all. If you're going to journal every day, journal every single day. If you're going to wait for XYZ before you enter into a trade, then you wait for that. And you don't stray from that. You don't break that. Don't break those rules that you've set for yourself. Don't do it. Like, take it seriously. And if you find you're a revenge trader, or you're really bad at FOMO, or you're really bad at blowing up, full porting your account, or whatever your issues might be, work on them. Work on them. Instead of blaming the market, instead of blaming a strategy, work on your risk management. Work on those issues. Like, if you're an overtrader, set a limit. Trade once, twice for the day, walk away. If you're a revenge trader, before you enter into a trade, have something to ground you again. Take 5 deep breaths before you make any rash decisions. If you find yourself FOMOing in, just walk away. The markets are still going to be there when you come back. And when you go all in on trading and you stop making excuses, you start taking responsibility. And this is when your trading will completely revolutionize. This is when you truly, truly, truly will start to get on the road to becoming break even and profitable, because you're in control of when you enter and you're in control of when you exit. The market controls when you exit, when it liquidates you, but you're in control of those things. And give things time. Work on it and work on it again, and then work on it tomorrow, and then keep going. Don't just, chop and change a strategy because it didn't work 3 times, or, oversize your trade because the last one was a win and you're really good at this now, and now you're going to, make X amount and whatever else. Like, you need to be serious about trading, and you need to take it. It's not something to joke about, and it's not something that is taken lightly, because you can lose a lot of money when it comes to trading, and it can be devastating. And some of you might have already experienced this, like devastating losses over silly mistakes because you didn't wait for an entry, or you over leveraged a trade because you thought you were going to win because the last trade was a win, or you were strategy hopping and you changed strategy and then oversized, and whatever it might be. There's a million different variations of why you might be, losing money, and it's very, very risky, and it's very, very serious. And you need to take it seriously, and you need to go all in. Like, honestly, go all in and dedicate yourself to trading. Stop expecting trading to work out for you overnight. Stop expecting you to become a millionaire within one trade, because it won't happen unless you're trading with big money and you've been trading for a long time. Then maybe you can make $1 million in one trade, but stop expecting that. Start focusing on what you can control. Start taking it seriously. You need to take trading seriously. Start taking your system seriously. Stick to one thing. Stop strategy hopping. Stop blaming the market. Take responsibilities for your actions. If you've over leveraged, the market hasn't turned your leverage up for you. You've done it yourself. The market didn't pull your stop loss down. You did it yourself. The market only liquidated you because you didn't have a stop loss. And the moment you stop making excuses, the moment you can start fixing things. And the moment you fix things, the quicker you are, and the sooner you can be becoming profitable. And yes, trading might take 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, whatever it might be. But in reality, it doesn't actually have to take that long, because trading is 90% psychology. It's literally 10% strategy. And any strategy works, and the reason why a strategy doesn't work is because it has no predictive power on the market. Just because your strategy says it's going to go up doesn't mean it's going to go up. It's all psychology. If your strategy says buy and you don't buy, that's psychology. If your strategy is telling you to sell here and you don't sell, that's your psychology again. It's literally 10% strategy and 90% psychology. And all of the issues and all the things that go wrong with your strategy all come from psychology. And that's why you need to go all in. That is why you need to take trading so seriously. Because if you do, think about it. It's 10% strategy. That's it. It's 10% strategy. And that's how you make money, from the strategy. And 90% psychology. And you think that if you're not going all in, that you're going to become profitable, when 90% of it is psychology, and you're only going to be half in, half out, not take it seriously, think, oh, it'll be fine, it'll be right, I'll just buy here, I'll sell there, it'll be fine, I'll make money, this guy online does it and he's rich. It won't work. It will not work. And I bet now you already know what your issues are. You, at 110%, if you stopped for 5 minutes and thought about it, you would be able to come to the conclusion, can't get that word out, you'd be able to come to the conclusion of why you're unprofitable. You would know, oh, I'm a revenge trader. Perfect. Start there. That's where you need to work on it. Go, okay, how do I feel as soon as I lose a trade? I feel angry. I feel sad. I want to chase that money back. Okay, you know what the trigger is. How do I stop it? As soon as I have a loss, I need to take 5 deep breaths. I need to shut down the computer, shut down the laptop, and I need to walk away and go meditate for 10 minutes. You need to set in the things that you need to do to overcome your issues. And that's why locking in and going all in is so important. And that's why trading, it isn't a hobby. Whether you work full time or you don't, you need to go all in and you need to give trading your all. And trust me, when you start doing this, you will see so many changes in your trading and you'll feel so much better about trading. And you always see the people online, you think, oh, if they can do it, I can do it. How come they're profitable and I'm not? And what they're doing differently to you is they are giving trading their all. They are taking it very seriously and they aren't taking it as a joke. They aren't, seeing it as a hobby, and they're putting in the work and they're working on their issues every single day, because those emotions, the FOMO, the revenge trading, it doesn't go away. You will always have that, but you become in control of it and you know how to handle it when it pops up. And that's what separates, the 10% that become profitable and the 90% who don't make it. So please go all in trading. Take it seriously. Work on your issues and you will start to see profitable returns as a trader. If this video has helped you guys, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate all of your support, and stay tuned for the next one.